See, now we are coming to the next poem, Animals. So, about the 100 dresses, I hope you have understood the lesson. 100 dresses, isn't it? So, sir, there are certain exercises based on that other than the question. Going back to that lesson, 100 dresses, other than the question answers, there are positive and negative things are there. 30 adjectives describing human qualities. So what are the qualities? Positive qualities as well as negative qualities, and a chart is also being given over there, and that all you can and certain words also is given in the box. Get the meaning of those words and put them correctly in the positive box and in the negative box. Okay, and then again adjectives can be in the describing Peggy. Certain adjectives, how that means it comes under character. How, what kind of a girl was Peggy? There also you can write. Then what kind of a girl was Gwanda and Maddie? So there also you can write the answers in your textbook. Now find the sentence in the story with the following phrasal verbs: lined up, thought up, took off, stood up. So main thing, if you want to do all the exercises what is being said in the textbook, please read your textbook many times. Please read it. Read and keep a pencil in your hand, and while reading just underline and go to certain lines which seems to be important. Understood? So not because we are just studying the answers, that is not the main thing, especially 10th class students. Just studying the answers what is being given, that is not the main thing. You read the text and understand the story by yourself and see how you can explain those lessons. Understood? Then you will be very thorough with the lesson. That is what I want to do. Understood now? So suppose if any writing section comes also, if you are having the habit of reading and reading, you will get ideas from the lessons itself what you have already studied. Understood now? That is why saying read many times. Now again, next one, colors are used to describe feelings, moods and emotions. Match the following color expressions. The Monday morning, again there are certain given on you on that. So you find it, but I will be sending for you, but you find it. In before your notes come, please try to get the answer of yourself also. So that when I send the answer, you can just check it whether the answer what you had find is correct or not. Understood? Have that nature. Understood? Now here we are coming to the next poem, Animals. Animals everybody knows. All around us we can see different kinds of animals. So here is something how the animals feel, the emotions of the animals. Understood? Animals. The poet tells us that he feels more at home with animals than humans, whom he finds complicated and false. So according to the poet, human beings are complicated. Humans are complicated and false. So he finds time. He likes to spend his time more with the animals. So why? Because animals are not complicated and they are also not false. Isn't it? Human being is a tricky mind. Human being is having a tricky mind or a crooked mind. A straightforward mind is only very less. Isn't it? All are having a negative minded people. All are. Of course, we can say majority are negative minded people. Understood? So positively looking only very few. So the poet is saying he likes to spend more time with whom? With the animals. Because when compared to human beings who are very complicated, who are very confused, and at the same time false too, that means they trustworthy on that human being. So animals are better. Understood? Now we will see why it is. I think I would turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. Placid. So when reading the textbook, certain word meanings will be written on the board, and when you go through the video, please take down those meanings and write in your diary. And if anything which you seems to be doubt, just refer a dictionary. Understood? Placid, lovable, then self-contained. Self-contained means self-assuming. You assume yourself. Understood? So I think I would turn and live with animals. So they are so placid and self-contained. So he is saying animals are lovable and self-assuming. So the poet likes to live with whom? With the animals. Understood the idea? I stand and look at them long and long. So whenever I see the animals, I spend my time looking and admiring them for a long time. So when looking the animals, my time is being passed, but I am not coming to know why. Because they seems to be lovable and assuming one. Rather than whom? Rather than human beings. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. They do not sweat and whine. Whine means say complaints. Say complaints. Because they are dumb. They are dumb animals, isn't it? Animals are dumb. They are not able to speak. So they do not, what they do not do? They do not say any complaints. See, we are putting the cattle, cow, buffalo, donkey, or even donkey is doing the work. But many heavy loads are being kept on that animal. Still, what is that animal doing? Animal is sacrificing his life for his master, isn't it? How? Carrying that heavy load, and he is going along with his master. So all that pain and everything he is suffering. Is he telling that to his master? Oh no, I am not going to take. No, isn't it? Suppose if he behaves in such a manner, what will happen? He will get beating. And still, after getting beating also, what he has to do? He has to continue his work, isn't it? Suppose you think of yourself on that side. Instead of that animal, you think suppose if it is you, and you are given a hard work to do, or just to see 1 or 2 times the work is being repeated to you. How do you feel? First time you will be okay, you will be happy with your work. Second time also you feel little disturbed, but still you continue it. But on the third time, if the same work is given to you, how do you feel? You will get angry, and you will start opposing, or you will start fighting, or you will start saying words against whom? The person who had given you, isn't it? So that is natural with the human beings, but with the animal, it is dumb. It cannot open its mouth. So what it is doing? It is suffering for himself, isn't it? Suffering for himself. So they do not sweat. They have no tiredness. and whine about their condition. They are not even complain of what is their condition. Suppose they have no shelter during heavy rain is pouring. They have no shelter. So they will come and stand by the side of our house. What we people, human beings do? We will push them out. We will say to them so that they have to again go back to which place? To that heavy rain, isn't it? So we don't allow them. So that is the condition of the animals. So there also they are not complaining because it is raining, I need shelter. Are they saying? No. It should be understood by whom? It should be understood by us, by human, isn't it? Instead of that, what we human beings are doing? Pushing them out again in that heavy rain. So like that many things. Understood? They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their son. They do not lie awake in the dark. That means the whole day working and in the night comes. They think about the work or think about the conditions or think about all the possibilities that had gone during the daytime. And they start crying. They start weep means weep or cry for the sins. Sins means all the bad things what they have done. So the morning and all they are very happy. They do all kind of cruelty and everything, isn't it? That time when doing such bad things or such cruelty, they are not thinking about others' feelings or anybody's emotions. They are finding only for themselves. But late in the evening, what they are doing? Thinking about those things and crying for nobody. Crying for nobody, isn't it? Already everything had passed. Now what is the use of crying? They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God, and at the same time they do not say that it is my duty, I have to do it. Are they saying it is a duty given by God, so I have to follow it? Is it like that? No, they are not saying all this. They are not worrying about all the cruelty what they have done, and in the night they are weeping over it and they have no complaints, and they are not saying it is a duty given by the God. We used to say it is the duty given by the God. It is the God's will that we have to do it. So here also we human beings are blaming whom? Blaming God. Clear to you all of you? I'll read up to there. I think I would turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sin. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. So that much you understood? Now coming to the next part. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. No one, not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. That is saying about the human beings. No one is depending, no one is worried about what he had done, and nobody is going back to all the days, that means going in the past to see what he had done or not. No one is dissatisfied, all are satisfied. No one is determined with the mania of owning things. Everyone wanted to own things for himself. Everyone are worried about maintaining himself or getting himself everything. Not worried about others, whether they are having it or whether they need to have. They are not worried. Only thing is how I am comfortable. Understood? Kneels to another. Kneeling means stand on your knees. not to be this kind that live thousands of years. So when we turn back to our past, from there onwards we can see no one is kneeling to anybody. Understood? Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth, and no person is being happy as far as he is living on the earth. So till the time he was born, till the end of his life, he is not at all satisfied. He is not at all satisfied. Whatever position he comes or whatever things he had gained, still he is not satisfied with the life that he led on the earth. That is why saying that human beings are always dissatisfied. Why? He is not satisfied with whatever is given. Still, what is there? That greediness is there. He need more and more. Only thing is thinking that he want to attain more and more. And he thinks only for that he is living on the earth. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possessions. Possession means in their wealth. So they show their relations to me and I accept it. So that is the true fact of human beings. Nobody can change it, isn't it? So what the poet is saying, he is accepting that. They bring me tokens of myself and they evince. Evince means to show. Evince means to show. Them plainly in their position, plainly, openly. So everything they are openly showing, they are openly bursting it in front of everybody. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? That means the poet is asking that these materials baked with the tradition, isn't it? I wonder where they get these tokens. He don't know from where they had got all these natures, isn't it? From where they had got all these. And if he think that the animals don't have all these tokens, but man is keeping all these tokens. All these tokens means whatever we mentioned over in the poem. So he is still keeping that in his hands, and he is saying if he could had understood the animals are more placed and self-contained, he would have lost them from his own. Understood? So here he is comparing the animals with the human beings. How the human beings and how the animals are there. So he is saying animals have no complaints and no displeased or dissatisfaction. They are living according to them itself, isn't it? Because they had nobody to complain. But on the other side, the human beings, for each and everything, they are having the complaints only. And they are not still, after all having complaints, they are not still satisfied with the life that they lead on the earth. Understood? I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. They do not sweat and whine about their conditions. They do not lie away in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. That means they are not worried about to have things of their own. But human beings are always thinking that everything should belong to them. Whatever things are there, they think that they all need them, isn't it? Even though they are having, still that greediness is there in the mind of human beings. No one needs to another nor to be kind that lived thousands of years ago. That means that they are not accepting the needs of the other. They are not willing to need on themselves to another. No one is respectable or unhappy over the whole world. So still after all they had everything, still they are not satisfied with the life that was given to them to live on that earth. So they show the relations to me and I accept them. So who is showing the relation? So when we keep an animal with us as a pet or pet at home, we can see how much lovable they are, isn't it? And how much faithful they are. So this faithfulness and loving is not there among the human beings. This is what the poet wanted to convey through this poem. So man's everything is only for a certain time. There is a time for it, and after the time is over, when what he had secured, after that he had no value for others, isn't it? But in the mind of the human beings, it is still there. That is why even dog is said to be the faithful, isn't it? He is always a faithful master, faithful animal to his master. They bring, you have seen in newspapers also many stories of these faithful animals. They bring me tokens of myself and they evince them plainly in their possessions. I wonder where they get these tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago? Many times. Huge means here refers to many times. And they negligently dropped them. But intentionally I had broken them all, or I had lost them all, because he thinks that he wanted to be along with animals far better than human beings. Walt Whitman is a major figure in early American poetry in his age, when all poetry were rhymed and metrical. Whitman made a break with the tradition and wrote a revolutionary new kind of poetry in few words. He was a non-conformist in all aspects, including his social life. That is why he had a special nature, saying that animals are far better than human beings, because what they do not have, what they are so placid and self-contained, lovable and self-assuming. Notice the use of the word turn in the first line. I think I would turn and be with animals. What is the poet turning from? From that means he do not want to continue like a human being. He wanted to turn himself to what? Turn himself to animals. Turn from human being to animal. So he loves to be an animal rather than a human being, because all that sophisticated problems are there among whom only? Among human beings who is having all kind of sense, isn't it? Mention 3 things that humans do and animals don't. Humans, what? All the time they complain, isn't it? What do humans do? All the time they have only one thing. What is that? Complaints. Then weeping over his sin, and lastly saying everything by duty, by God. So they are blaming whom also? Blaming God also. It is saying that everything is doing because it is the will of God, isn't it? So God also is being brought in between his talk, isn't it? But these all things human does and animals have nothing of it. They have no complaints. They are not weeping of their worries. Then they are not complaining. It is a duty or it is a will of God. Do humans kneel to other humans who lived thousands of years ago? Yes, it was there during the time of old kings. That means when people or human beings have been divided into according to their color and reed. Color and race and reed, isn't it? At that time, these black people and the white people they have been differentiated. Like black people and the white people, where the black people are considered as mere slaves. There was a time like that human beings itself is divided into two according to their color and also their poor region, isn't it? Whether they are coming from the rich family or poor family, isn't it? So it was there long time before. As it is said, thousands years before, isn't it? But now that all had changed, and at the time also untouchability prevailed. Superstitious beliefs were there. So according to that, poor people cannot come in front of the high class people. So all these situations had now changed, but a long time before it was prevailing in our country. Understood? But at that time also, how is it? Animals, are they have been differentiated according to the color? No, they are not being differentiated according to their color, isn't it? So that is where the point is saying he likes to be an animal. What are the tokens that the poet says he may have dropped long ago? That means all these are the tokens what the human beings are having. That means he is having complaints for each and everything. Whatever he does, he is not satisfied. Always dissatisfaction is there in him. Then doing everything in the daytime and at night thinking over it, all the sins what he had done and weeping. So what is the use of that? There is no use. And thirdly, saying that it is the will of God that he has to do certain things. So these are the answers also based on that lesson. Okay. So it is only a poem. I think I would turn and live with animals, so they are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. No one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor to be kind that lived thousands of years ago. So long time it had been what used to, the poor people used to come and kneel in front of the rich people, isn't it? In order to save them from any wrong deeds what they have done. But nowadays there is no need of that, isn't it? Nobody is coming in front of anybody to kneel down and they kneel down. They are sacrificing their life for anybody, isn't it? They are not sacrificing their life for anybody. Even for their family they are not sacrificing, isn't it? That because they are not sacrificing for their family, that is why nowadays we can see old age homes, isn't it? If the children are care enough to look after their parents, will there be any old age homes will be there? No, they can look after their parents, isn't it? That is why it is being said, still people are not sacrificing for their own parents also, isn't it? Everyone are worried about only their own comforts. As a result, what is happening? Everything is going out of their level, isn't it? They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and sweep for their rings. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole world. And still, what is happening? No one is being respected in the society, and no one is happy about what he had done. So that unhappiness and irresponsibility is over there. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. The same relation is being transferred from one generation to the next generation. They bring me tokens of myself. So all these tokens are being brought to him. And they envy them plainly in their possession so that all can be seen throughout their life. I wonder where they get these tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago? Legally drop them. So the poet is saying that he wanted to drop all these tokens, and once again, if there is life on him, he has to become an animal, because these evil thoughts are not there in the animals. Okay. Now we had completed that poem also. Now we are coming to the 7th lesson. So up to here it is there, and I think today is the day given to you to send all your notes. And I have given the message along with the notes. The assignments also should be given to this, should be sent along with that, because these assignments are the records to be shown for the CBSE, and nobody should get delay on that. It all has to be sent. Suppose if today it has not come, the next day itself it has to be sent to school. Okay, thank you.